Hey everybody, Bob Paskins here. Let's get ready for another 2-minute motivational drill. This week we've been talking about breaking through limits and breaking through barriers. And the question is, who puts these limits in place? Well, the truth is the answer, you are the one who ends up putting these limits into place. And so because of that, you are also the one who are able to break through those limits and get to the other side and the solution. Today, I want to focus on what I call the term of using effective energy. And using effective energy, you are able to break through your boundaries. Now, basically, when I say effective energy versus energy, what I mean by that is you've probably heard the same thing. If I just put enough energy towards this project, if I devote enough time, if I focus hard enough, I will be able to get this done. And potentially that is true. But sometimes the way I look at it is you might be able to do that, but what happens is it leaves you exhausted, maybe without a result, frustrated, and lacking energy to do other things. Instead, what I ask you to do is to work on what I call effective energy. Effective energy is going around and thinking about, is there another possible solution? Thinking about, is there another alternative that we might be able to use? Because if we're able to do that, we might find that coming up with that solution or that other avenue would get us to the results that we want without expending a lot of additional energy. Now, 20 years ago, there was a big fad out there, and what this fad was these 3D posters. And basically what a 3D poster was, if I'm talking to a younger generation, a 3D poster was just a poster with a whole bunch of dots and squiggles. It almost kind of looked like your TV before you plug in the cable. It was just all sorts of these black lines and squiggly lines, and you couldn't see the image. That actually hid the image. And what people would do was they would look at this, and if they were able to look carefully or closely enough or properly, they were able to see a 3D image which was implanted behind the squiggles and dots and be able to see a really cool image. Now, I remember going there, and the first time I saw that, I was with my friends, and they were looking at it, and I was looking at it, and I was trying to see what this 3D image was. And all they said was, okay, yes, you should be able to see a spaceship there. And so sure enough, I'm looking, and I'm focusing, and I mean deeply focusing on this. And I'm trying to look past the squiggles and the dots to see this spaceship, and I can't see it. And I'm getting more and more frustrated because my friends, almost one at a time, oh, look, I see that. Oh, do you see the shooting star over there? Oh, this is so cool. And I was just gripped with frustration because I couldn't see it. So what did I do? I strained harder. I focused harder. I thought, man, if I could just focus more, I'm going to see it. And so I just bit down and really focused. And I remember that, and the thing I remember on it was there's this elderly gentleman who was kind of standing off to my left. And as I was focused on it, he said, man, looks like that boy's about to break a blood vessel. Oh, sure enough, I was focused so hard at that picture that then one of my friends said, Bob, you're doing this the wrong way. What I want you to do is step back, is to look through the squiggles and dots, and in a sense to unfocus your eyes. Well, sure enough, I was able to do that, and then all of a sudden, wham, somehow out of nowhere, I saw that amazing spaceship through all the squiggles and dots. See, at that point, I was using effective energy. I was trying as hard as I could just to try to see that image. And what it was basically doing was I was about to break a blood vessel in my eyes because I was focusing that hard. But what I needed was someone to say, you know, Bob, why don't you take a look at it a different way? So here's the drill. Yes, I will admit it does take energy to hit your goals, to get you where you want to be. But I would also say it takes an effective use of energy because you would be able to go out and effectively hit those goals probably sooner or more effectively, or at least with a lot less strain. And hopefully you don't even break a blood vessel. So this is Bob Paskins for the 2-minute motivational drill, encouraging you to engage in life, to let your light shine, and to be a champ. Thanks everybody. Bye-bye.